Hammy time! This is my hamster hideaway / platform that I made from my Syrian hamster Evie. It's made from cardboard and it's about half the length of the bin. It has 2 entrances, one at the front and one at the top. The cardboard is thin enough for her to chew through so she can make as many entrances as she wants. The platform keeps everything at the surface from sinking into the bedding so her toys don't disappear. It's stuffed full of bedding underneath to encourage her to burrow. I've had problems with my Syrian hamsters not burrowing in deep bedding. My dwarf hamsters figure it out pretty quick, but my Syrians need a little help. They all seem to want to build their nest behind their wheel or in their hideaways. The platform is like an extended hideaway with bedding already inside. When they go inside, they have to move around the bedding, which seems to trigger their instincts and they start to burrow in it. It definitely keeps her busy. Every day her tunnels look different. Evie seems to really appreciate her hideaway platform. It provides her a lot of enrichment and doubles her space. To make the platform, I had to first make a template to get the right fit. The sides of the bin is molded plastic that tapers out, so I had to make a template that fits the shape and was the correct width at the level I wanted the platform to be. I used tissue rolls to get the approximate height of the platform. I used scraps of cardboard to make a temporary base. I taped the cardboard scraps together so that I could take the cardboard out of the bin and roughly trace it out onto paper. I cut out the paper template and put the cardboard and template back into the bin. I traced around the edges to get the exact shape and size. I added the house at the front, traced it onto cardboard, and cut it out. The sides of the house are longer because they need to bend to make a sloped hillside. To bend the cardboard, I scored it on the back with my craft knife. I had to trim it down to fit. I cut out all the parts for the house entrance. I used non-toxic children's markers and school glue. To get the length measurement of the roof of the second house, I just used some scrap paper and marked it with a pen. To bend the roof, I scored the back with my craft knife. I used non-toxic hot glue to glue the roof on because it dries fast. I used school glue for everything else. For the door, I glued on a piece of cardboard to make a hinge. To make the top entrance, I placed the house in the center and traced around it so I could figure out where to cut the hole. To make the ramp, I cut 2 pieces of cardboard and glued them together. To make the ramp easy to climb, I glued a layer of bedding onto it. I glued the ramp to the platform using a piece of cardboard for a hinge. For the front entrance, I glued some walls to prevent the bedding from blocking the door. I glued on tissue rolls for support. I added cardboard to support the slopes. I glued crumpled balls of paper under the slopes to fill the gaps. I glued a base layer of green bedding to the crumpled paper and to the entire platform. This helps keep the bedding from sliding off. I glued down pieces of cardboard onto the platform to keep the house from moving out of place. I didn't want to glue the house down because I need to be able to remove it when I have to clean. To make the tunnel, I used an oats container. I cut off the metal parts and glued a layer of green bedding onto it. set up the platform, I first put a layer of bedding in the bin. I set the platform down into the bin to mark where the tissue roll columns are, and then I took it back out. I set down extra tissue rolls to guide how much bedding to put in. I didn't fill it up completely because I needed to leave room for the ramp and a path to the front entrance. I ended up putting in more bedding later. I let Evie have a test run. I wanted to make sure that it worked for her. Everything checked out okay, so I started setting it up. This is one of my treat trees. I have a video showing how I made them on my channel. I use sanitized rocks for stepping stones. To sanitize the rocks, I boiled them in water. I made the flowers from children's craft paper. I used paper punches to cut out the flowers and leaves. For the pots, I crumpled up some green paper and glued the flowers to it. I added some paper plants and I sprinkled natural treats around for her to forage. The last thing I did was put in all the essentials and a few other things, and then I was done. Thanks for watching.